Not all men are born monsters. Not all monsters are born men. Some monsters were once men who have been transformed, lost sight of who they once were, what they once stood for. This is a story of such a man and such a monster. Marty Johnson roamed the forest. He craved the smells of cedars. He ate the bark of maples, and he dressed himself in the limbs of pines. Most of the time he did that, not right now though, not in this video. He vowed, much like Mowgli in the Jungle Book, to do whatever it would take to protect the forest, but Marty soon learned that this task would be harder than anything he had yet to bear, and he became consumed. The great lumberjack Paul Bunyan had drifted, leaving the forest for the land of Ozark Natural Food Store, hot yoga, and soy lattes. He left his axe in the middle of the forest, the same golden axe that had destroyed worlds, leveled homes, and harmed the woodland creatures. As news of the abandonment of the golden axe spread, lumberjacks came out of the woodwork, quite literally, from all corners of the world. Marty vowed that no man would ever wield the golden axe again, which would surely spell the destruction of the forest he loved so much. So he centered himself by the axe, vowing that any man who laid eyes on it would never leave the forest again. But as Marty stayed in such close proximity to the axe, he began to feel different. The axe had a strange power that corrupts even the most noble of men. It began with peculiar changes in the way he spoke. At first he thought nothing of it, but eventually his words became gargled groans not of man, but of beast. He lost all appetite for human food, beginning to crave raw fish and Slim Jim. Then, one day, he looked at himself. He was hideous. The transformation was complete, and Marty Johnson was now bound to the woods he vowed to protect as Sasquatch. And there he lives to this day, bent on the destruction of any lumberjacks foolish enough to roam into his forest in search of the golden axe of Paul Bunyan.